footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you our 2012 NFL draft grades video. We're looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So let's go back and look at their draft selections to see how well they did this past April.
Now, I've always thought the Buccaneers had a very talented and deep roster, and they added to that talent in this draft. You look, even in the 7th round, getting guys like Michael Smith and Drake Dunsmore, the talented tight end out of Northwestern. Now, what I really like most about their draft, getting an explosive tailback in Doug Martin. Martin is a guy that does everything exceptionally well, and it's not to say that LeGarrette Blount isn't a talented tailback, but you need a guy like Martin on your team that can take it from 0 to 60 on any given play. He blocks well, he runs well, he catches the football well. Some like to call him Matt Forte or an athletic version of Pierre Thomas. I just call him a complete running back. I also like Levante David, linebacker out of Nebraska. Everyone wants to rag on how big he is, but all he did for the Cornhuskers was make tackles, make plays behind the line of scrimmage. He is a linebacker that seeks and destroy, and that's what they need right there. He's going to start instantly on the weak side. Damn it. The only thing I didn't like about the Buccaneers draft is taking Mark Barron at number 6, the safety out of Alabama. You look at this division, you're going to have to cover tight ends. You look at Greg Olsen for the Panthers. You look at Jimmy Graham for the Saints. You also look at Tony Gonzalez for the Falcons. I don't know if Barron's coverage ability is up to par. I think people have overrated that. And also, you're going to have to match up against some wide receivers. Now, he's going to be an excellent in-the-box safety, and if the Buccaneers can keep him doing what he excels at, he can have some success, but I wouldn't have taken him at number 6. That spot is usually reserved for safety like Ed Reed or a safety like Sean Taylor or someone that has explosive playmaking ability. Undrafted free agent that could surprise. I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to give you a bonus. I look at linebacker Ryan Baker out of LSU. He was the enforcer of that defense. This guy always made thundering hits. I think he has a legitimate shot to make the squad for Tampa Bay. I also look at cornerback Leonard Johnson out of Iowa State. Surprised he didn't get drafted, but this guy has solid coverage skills and should help out that Buccaneers secondary. I'm giving the Buccaneers a B for their draft, although I didn't agree with the Barron pick at number 6. I understand it. They needed a safety. They got one of the best ones on the board. I love the Doug Martin pick. That's just going to open up that offense and make it more explosive. Those receivers will find a lot more one-on-one coverage down the field, and Levante David will start from day one and be a stud for that defense. Here are some awesome Buccaneer fan sites that show support to Football Game Plan.